Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Tackle. My name is Chris. It's Wednesday, there's not many things to talk about. The main thing, it's still Man United, who their next coach will be. A new manager for the Red Devils, and it's very close to be announced. Key members of the United board have traveled to Portugal to speak with Ruben Amorim, the Sporting Lisbon manager, and try to convince him to sign the contract and become the new Man United boss. It's a thing that probably will be sorted by the end of today. It's a matter of hours. Sporting has agreed to let Amorim go as well. United will pay the release clause. It's about 10 million euros. That's 8.5 million pounds. And apparently the only things left to be discussed is the stuff that Amorim will bring with him from Sporting to Manchester. And that's why probably before the end of today we'll have the big news. Today, when United is playing against Leicester in the League Cup, they will have Ruud van Nistelrooy in charge of that game, and it might be his first and last actually. I don't see him staying, to be honest, because if Amorim will bring his assistant manager, the other staff with him, I don't see Van Nistelrooy staying. There's no point in it. So he might follow Ten Hag to wherever he's going. So United might have Amorim in charge for Chelsea on Sunday in the Premier League, and everything might change. A new morale, higher confidence, boost for the team, for the Portuguese players in there, Diogo Dalot, especially Bruno Fernandes, who is the captain, and I do think Bruno had a say in this matter at United. So will be interesting to see a new United with a new manager on board. And I said it yesterday, he plays with three central defenders, no fullbacks. It will probably be hard, from my point of view, it will be hard for United to get results playing this way, because you look at the other teams, and I'll give you Liverpool as example here. So much impact and so much importance the fullbacks have in the game, that at many games in the past, many moments in the match, the fullbacks were decisive and the most important players in the game. I mean, you look at Trent Alexander-Arnold against Barcelona in the Champions League a few years ago, when he took that corner very quick and we scored. Gomez, Conor Bradley as well. On the left side, Robertson, Tsimikas. The fullbacks have a massive word in today's football in the Premier League. So probably Amorim will change his tactics, because United has quality in those fullbacks as well. Luke Shaw, Diogo Dalot, Malacia, Mazraoui. You can't leave them out of the team, and as well you can't play with them in the midfield or higher up in the positions. It's just hard to ignore this fullback position. So I'm guessing he will probably change the tactics, Amorim at United, and I don't know if he's been using quite often other tactics at Sporting, because it's how we got to know him. He is a good manager indeed. He's top class, winning the league in Portugal with Sporting. It's very hard, and it's always been between Benfica and Porto in there, hasn't it? Last year when Sporting won the league, it was quite a surprise, but this year they are just confirming it. They are playing absolutely amazing, much better than last season, and probably they will win the title this season as well, Sporting, even without Amorim. But they playing that 3-4-3, which again I don't think in the Premier League is gonna bring any success. So he will probably have to switch the tactics and come up with a different one that's okay for what positions he has at Man United. Will be interesting to see how the things will change at Manchester. Hopefully, I don't want United to get any better. So hopefully, he'll still continue to play his 3-4-3 and not get any good results. But will be interesting to see what happens at United with Amorim in charge. That's about Manchester. It's the League Cup again today. Six games. Liverpool's away at Brighton. We have, like I said yesterday, the main event is Spurs against City. There's United against Leicester, Villa against Crystal Palace, and the last team from the Championship left in the competition, Preston North End. They play at home against Arsenal. It's some good fixtures we have tonight. 7:30, the first one, Brentford against Liverpool, so that's a must. Yesterday we had two games in the EFL Cup. Southampton and Brentford at penalties. They managed to qualify for the next round. So if Preston goes out tonight, we'll only have teams from the Premier League in the quarterfinals. So yeah, that's about it, about everything for today. Again, we might have the news. Ruben Amorim, the new Man United manager, before the end of today, and we'll see if that happens. We'll have what to speak about tomorrow. Until then, take care, enjoy the games tonight, and I'll see you soon.